Hey, mighty men of God, this is Joe Martin here with Real Men Connect, where we help good men become godly men by connecting them to successful husbands, great fathers, and strong leaders. Guys, I'm in my man cave today, and I just wanted to shoot a quick video for you. And I want to take you back, at least taking me back to high school. I used to be a wrestler in high school, and I used to love lifting weights. And I used to love working out in the gym. I was what you would call a gym rat, and a lot of you can relate to what I'm talking about. And now, 20 years later, after I've still been working out, I'm married to a woman who's I consider one of the best trainers here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We own a fitness studio together. Now, I want to share with you, shoot this quick video, because I was just talking to a good friend of mine about maybe 20 minutes ago, and he loves to work out as well. But I made a statement to him that really struck a chord with him, and I wanted to share it with you. I told him in all the years that I've worked out, all these years, I said, I've never been confident going into the gym by myself. Let me say that again. I told him I've never felt confident going into the gym to work out by myself. Now, you have to understand, I enjoy working out, and I'm not talking about I walked in with fear. I just told him I never had the confidence, the most confidence when I walked in by myself. Because I don't know about you, one of my ways of defining my strength if I was getting stronger was I would always go to the bench press machine. Now, when I say the bench press, I'm not talking about the Nautilus equipment where you just pull the pin in, that kind of thing. No, I'm talking about when you got under that bar, when you put those 45-pound plates on the end of that bar, and then you lift that bar and you put it down to your chest, and you locked out those arms as for as many reps as you can get, and then you put that bar back on the bar. I told him I loved the bench press because it gave me a gauge on how strong I was getting. But I made the comment to him that I've never been confident going into the gym by myself when it came to the bench press. And you kind of know where I'm going with this. You know why? Because if I went in by myself, I was usually there without a spotter. Now, yes, I could go pull somebody in and that kind of thing. But the hours I used to go into the gym, the gym was practically empty. So I would go into the gym, even though I could bench a lot, I thought I could bench a certain weight, I would not put my max on that bar because I was always afraid in the back of my mind that, Joe, if you cannot lift this, if you get it off that bar and you pull it down to your chest and for some reason you can't get it back up on that bar, you put yourself at risk. Your safety is risk, and also if there's anybody else in the gym, at the risk of looking silly. But I told him also, so I never walked in the gym confident going to the bench press machine by myself. But I told him I was always the most confident when I walked in there with a partner. Someone who I knew could spot me if I needed the extra help. And not only was I confident, I was always willing to go past my breaking point, that moment that I thought I could get my max. And you know you're a little bit confident because you know that if worse comes to worse and you can't lift that bar up, you had a brother there who can lift that weight and help support that weight and bring it off of you so you don't hurt yourself and you don't look silly. And you know what I noticed about going into the gym by myself and going in with another person? Not only my confidence level, but my weight increases, that my strength increased, and I became stronger every single time. So what's the point of sharing this with you? Said, Joe, so what's the point? The point is this, that you can always lift a lot more if you have support of other brothers. But we're not talking about 45 plates that you can pound on there until you can't get any more weight on the bar. We're talking about the weight of life. We're talking about in your relationships as a husband, in your relationships with your children as a father, with your finances, when it comes to your job, when it comes to being a leader. Guys, we were never intended and created to push this weight by ourselves. God has surrounded you with some spotters. Now, they may not be everywhere, but if you humble yourself and you ask another brother, you know what, this weight, I want to go to my max today. Could you spot me? I guarantee you'll lift a lot more weight than you could ever imagine. So I want you to use this lesson. I hope this lesson blesses you. Remember that we are males by birth, but we are men by choice. And you know, as always, we must always consciously make that choice because a male is a terrible thing to waste. Hope this message blesses you. Until next time, be blessed, but most importantly, stay in his grip.